this problem, let us for this given problem, that is the concept based on push down automata, we have a solution that let us discuss. Now, here the given problem statement is number of A's in string is equal to number of B's in the given string, where W represents string that belongs to A comma B whole star. Now, one thing we have to observe here is there is no pattern. In the earlier problem statements, we had a pattern like A to the power n, B to the power n. That means number of A's followed by number of B's. But here there is no such pattern, one thing. Next, now let us design a PDA for this particular problem statement. Now, let us have the initial state, that is starting state, prefixed with arrow. Now, let us design this PDA in such a way that it should work for all the conditions with respect to a given string. Now, first of all, if PDA comes across character A, let it push that A onto the stack. And we all know that PDA makes use of stack. Suppose if PDA comes across character B, if there is character A already present in the stack, let it pop that A and move further. Now, this is one situation wherein A is pushed first, then whenever B is encountered, A is popped. Now, in the second condition, since there is no pattern associated with the given language or the problem statement, anywhere A may come and anywhere B may come. There is no pattern. So, we have to tackle that situation also. Now, if suppose, say B is encountered first, let us push B. And for this particular situation, if A is encountered after that, okay, pop B. Now, why we have these 4 different transactions in the same state, that let us realize when I take an example string. Now, since number of A is equal to number of B, there may be chance that there may not be any A's and there may not be any B's. That is 0 A's, 0 B's. That also stands because initial value has not been specified. That means the same initial state can also become final state. So you can remove arrow in that regard. Now let us take one example and verify whether this design is proper or not. Now I will take one example, that is A, B, B, A, B, A. Now here you can see there is no pattern. Anywhere A comes, anywhere B comes. Now let us see how this PDA works on this string and whether it says accepted or rejected. Actually PDA should say that the string is accepted. Now first, when it comes across the first A, it pushes that A onto stack because of this operation. Next, when it comes across B, since already A is present on the top of stack, this particular operation will be performed. So PDA goes for popping A. So A is popped. Next, PDA moves on scanning the string. One more B is encountered this time. Since there is no characters on top of the stack, B will not go for popping operation, this operation. Now this particular operation is performed. Now this time B is pushed on to stack. Now this is over. Now it encounters or comes across A. Now when it comes across A, since there is B onto the top of stack, this particular operation is performed. That means B is popped. This is over. Okay? Yeah, this much is over. Now, once again it comes across B. Now this time there is no character onto the top of stack. So B will be pushed. That means, yeah, this operation is performed. So B is pushed. Now finally it encounters A. Since B is present on top of the stack, B is popped. and now it comes across epsilon, that is no null character or no further characters. So stack is empty and PDA says the given string is accepted. So this is the design that we have to put. Now one more part of this solution I will just tell you. Okay? So when we arrive at a solution, we need to specify delta as well in all the problems with respect to PDA. Now what is delta? Delta is all about transitions. Okay? Now with respect to this design, we can say delta is equal to, okay, delta is equal to, now first let us take this transition. So in the current state is Q, okay, character red is A, nothing is popped, so epsilon. Next, after reading that particular character, PDA launches or transits into which state? Once again it remains in the same state, okay, but some operation it does. That operation is pushing A onto the stack. This is for this operation. Similarly, we have this operation, that is in the state Q0, if it reads character B, okay, it doesn't go for popping anything, okay, then it makes a transition but it stays in the same state, okay, then B is pushed. Similarly, this transaction in the same state Q0, if A is read and the same state, if B is read, okay, A is popped and it remains in the same state but it doesn't do any push operation. Similarly, for the last one, it is in the same state Q0, okay, Q0. If it comes across A and if there is B onto the stack, it will pop B and it remains in the same state by not pushing any elements. So this is transition delta that you have to mention or put for every solution with respect to PDA. Thank you.